Hello everyone and welcome to Cancerian Tarot. Today's reading will be about your next relationship, who it might be with, where you might meet them. So if you want to take a moment to just please choose option A, B or C, the timestamps will be down in the description below. If you aren't sure which card you're most drawn to, choose the crystal instead, and if you need a few extra moments, please pause the video, take a deep breath and visualise the cards in your mind, choosing again the one you're most drawn to. We'll begin with option A in a moment. Hello option A and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Amethyst, this will be for you. Okay, Fairy God Panda. Okay, so the Fairy God Panda is a panda of self-image, it's self-doubt and that, but it's also a newness card, it's making things happen. I feel this could be a relationship for you that could be not necessarily a surprise, but it could be with someone who's new, someone very different. I don't think this is someone who's coming back into your life. I do think here with the Nine of Wands, that's again our stamina, our perseverance. It's about this person, it feels like, I feel like this is someone who may have rubbed you up the wrong way. They may be someone that you wouldn't necessarily normally go out with. I don't think when we have the Judgment in reverse, I don't think they're necessarily the most popular person. We also have Justice in reverse. I don't think they're necessarily the person who looks socially good in all aspects. I think this is a very quiet person. I think this is a reserved person. I think this is a hard-working person. And I also think it's someone you might need to be a little bit patient with. Like I said, they're not necessarily the most popular or outgoing. You have the Hermit here with this person. They have their goal on something. I also feel now that this person is someone who has their eye on their goals, but they don't necessarily put that much work into other people. They don't really care about their public image. It's someone who may not necessarily come across as very generous, very giving. They may not come across as particularly charitable or sociable. The Page of Swords there can be missed opportunities, it can be poor communication. I think this person has a little bit of trouble expressing themselves. We have the Fairy God Panda again. If you notice, there's kind of a self-expression in the appearance here. They can make things happen. They have a good sense of self-esteem. And I think if you also were drawn to the Amethyst, that's a card of like spirituality, of being psychic, of protection, of really being in tune with your higher self. I think this person is someone who doesn't necessarily need like to be at the forefront of anything. Oh, we have the Queen of Earth here. That's a card of nurturing, of growth. This is someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty in the garden while baking a cake, while welcoming a load of people. It's someone who's very strong, someone who's very stable-minded, someone who's not afraid to, like I said, step back from the public life, step back from their typical work. They're someone who may be, they may be a bit of a homebody. They may also be someone who enjoys the simple life. I also feel like there's a touch of tradition to this, of someone who is happy to stay home. They're happy to look after their home, they're happy to make their food, they're happy to do their gardening. It's like old-fashioned but in a very positive sense, not in this aspect of them being traditional in a toxic way. Okay. Okay, I do think the part of them needs healing. There is a part of this person that isn't fully healed. I think this could, I don't know why, but when I first started pulling these cards, I started feeling like this could be someone you'd meet in a place like a library, a school, a university. Not to say that they're a child or in any way underage, it's more like someone you could encounter. It could be that you work there. It really feels like someone who you wouldn't necessarily, this isn't someone you'd meet at a bar type of energy. Okay. When we pull this card, the Five of Water in reverse, it can mean a lot of self-doubt. Someone who's plagued by self-doubt, someone who's perhaps plagued by anxiety, to the point that they could be playing the victim a little bit. I think it's someone who struggles with a lot of confidence and they perhaps see a lot of failures because of that. They're someone who can pick themselves up and keep going. Okay. There's a problem here with the Thought in reverse, the Ace of Air in reverse, and the Two of Air in reverse, like I said, there's a little bit of trouble of realism, but I think this person has a lot of problems getting their thoughts together. I think, you know, those people who are very intelligent or very creative but have a very chaotic, disorganised mindset. Like I said, there's a creativity to this, there's a nurturing, there's a growth, this is a hands-on type of task, this is being unafraid to do the heavy lifting and to do the childcare, it's unafraid to do all of those things, not necessarily the normal 9 to 5, I don't feel like that. I think this person has a little bit of trouble getting their thoughts together. I also think this person's ready for a change of mind, for a change of heart on things, because when we pull the Ace of Air in reverse, there's a new idea here that needs to take form. There's a change of thought that needs to happen. Let's pull some more panda cards and see why. Why does this person have so many reversed air cards? Yeah, struggling with confidence. Okay, yeah, needing to gather their thoughts together. This is a relationship with someone that I feel this person, you shouldn't give too much like parenting type of energies towards this person, because it feels like there's someone who could easily rely on that. They could easily, when we have the Nine of Wands in there, that's also about care. It can be that they're relying on you to support them, relying on you for their ideas. They have Strength in reverse, which can mean they're a little bit naive, or it could possibly mean that they struggle to see things through. Lots of plans, but struggling with the action here. We have the Empress in reverse. I feel some of this could be related to their childhood. This person could have issues with their mother, and their mother could well still be around. Heartbreak, yeah. Okay. They've been hurt in the past, and I think it's also not their confidence. I think they were very naive in love. Okay. They're looking for something new, though. They don't want to be in the mundane. Like I said, here we go. The dose of realism, that's what we need. I think this person has either been hurt by their previous relationship. The Empress will either represent their former lover or their mother. So, and their lover could have been any gender. It doesn't necessarily. If you like someone, for example, and they're a girl, it doesn't necessarily mean that their former lover was a girl. We have Three of Swords, their heartbreak, Three of Cups, friendship, groups. It can also be a little bit of jealousy in that. I feel like maybe there's a three's a crowd type of energy there. Maybe they felt like their previous partner was unfaithful. Maybe they were easily led along or something like that. This person is full of self-doubts, and I do feel like there's an aspect of the previous relationship that may carry over. They struggle to get themselves on track as well. They struggle with things like doing the same thing every day. That's why I said I don't think this person does necessarily a mundane job. They don't necessarily follow the 9 to 5. I think this is someone who's a little bit of a whirlwind that struggles to do that. The Queen of Water in reverse, nurturing. This is your very loving, nurturing, homebody type of energies. We have a Cancer here, this card. This is the Queen of Water. She follows her heart. She's extremely passionate. Passion, passion, passion. Love, love, love. Protection with the Cancer crab there. That's about being very nurturing, being fiercely loyal. Like I said, I think this person's been hurt before. This is a very loyal and very sensitive person. They're very hopeful. They can pick themselves up. I think there's someone, like I said, there's someone that your mother might say, why would you be with that person? They don't have this much go for them, or they're not that attractive, or they're a bit weird. But that's not the truth. That's just the image people see. Deep down, they're embodying the Queen of Water, and if this also represents your relationship, this is a healthy, loving, nurturing relationship as well. I think this person may be on the surface a little bit maybe rough around the edges. They may not necessarily have everything together, but this is someone who's truly loving, and if that's what you want, then that's incredibly positive. Like I said, they struggle to see their results through. They struggle to get things through to the end, especially relating to work or their projects and that. There's something in their life that they're struggling to finish, and it could be something like, for example, they might have ADHD, they might have other issues that make it difficult for them, or they might, like I said, have had a lot of problems in the past and have a lot to heal from. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello option B, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the card or the Septaria crystal, this will be for you. So your next relationship begins with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that's stability. I also see that as good fortune, it's luck, and it's being financially independent. It can also mean in a relationship seeking independence, having that independence. It feels like this person and you could both have your own things, so you're both independent enough that you don't need other people. Okay. Hang in there comfortably where you are. Seven of Wands. Ooh. This is someone that isn't afraid to stand up for themselves or for other people. I also feel like this could be someone who's quite strong-willed. I'm sensing, with the fire energies there's something intense in the background. There's like a burning in the background, that this person knows who they are and they're unafraid to say of it. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse there, the Four of Swords. I don't think this is someone you're necessarily going to meet in a very quiet place. Like, for example, group one, I said they might meet in a library or somewhere quiet or unusual. Here, I think you're more likely to meet this person either doing something or at work or related to a creative project or out in public. There's that type of energies sort of around this. You have the Four of Swords here. That's getting over rejection, that's getting over rest, over pain and moving on. Oh, so you have the financial dependence, the material independence, but you also have emotional fulfillment and emotional independence. There's health in this. Three of Pentacles, very good at collaborating. This is someone who's skilled with people, skilled with their work, and I think this person is actually very good with you. There's a number of Pentacles here. This could be an earth sign or an earth dominant chart. This fire really stands out to me, so it could be someone with a fiery moon, a fiery ascendant, or just some powerful fire planets in their chart. You have the Queen of Pentacles there, nurturing, not giving up, getting what you want, having your eye on a game and really going for it, setting after what you want, following what you need, and it's supporting others along the way. This person feels like a supportive person, and this feels like a very supportive relationship as well. Like, Eight of Swords is coming out of feeling trapped. You won't feel trapped in this relationship with this person at all. You won't feel trapped. There may be a few little passionate arguments, but it doesn't feel like a terrible blazing row. It feels more like a normal clashing of heads. The Scribe in reverse. Okay. Okay. This person's very loyal. This person could be loyal to a fault to being blinded by things. For example, they could have a friend that they continuously make excuses for, or there could be something that they continuously stand up for, even if it's wrong. This is a bit of a following the book, regardless of whether it's right or wrong, or struggling to tell the difference. Like I said, making excuses for people. The Scribe there, again, there's a little bit of a misinformation there. This person, for example, the arguments could be that they're willing to stand up for people at any cost, even if that person's wrong. That can, to some people, come across as a very positive effect, and other people very negative, because the Scribe's failing to check your information. It can also be failing to keep a record of things. It can be struggling to keep things on track a little bit as well. Okay, so we have emotions. So this person, I think emotions play an important role in this person's life. I think they're very charged on emotion. There's, like I said, there's a burning intensity in the background of this person. They're emotionally healthy as well and balanced. That's very positive. But I think they're also someone who maybe their fire energies go a little bit too far sometimes, or maybe they're a little bit rigid, their earth energies are a bit too stiff, or maybe sometimes when we have this card, this is about learning kindness and forgiveness and compassion, of reaching that hand out to other people and saying, okay, I forgive you, I understand from your point of view, or to just, it's about letting things go as well. This person might struggle to let things go. This feels like someone you're going to meet out, and this feels like someone you're more likely to meet in public. I think this person's also very confident as well. We have this card in reverse. This can be a card of ego, of allowing the ego to rule things. So like I said, this person feels like a strong personality, but you also feel like a strong personality. You see what I mean? There's a bit of a butt of two strong heads going on. Not necessarily a toxic thing, like I said. There's no devil energy that we know of yet. Perception. Love. Okay, perception can be about how we see the world. It's also about, when it's upright, it's generally positive. It's seeing things in a positive light. It's seeing things realistically. It's about how they perceive things and how that impacts their daily life. We have love, which is self-love, love for others, unconditional love, love for all, really. It's loving life. It's being enjoyable. We have the Father. It relates to your Nine of Pentacles there. I feel like this person is responsible. They're good at making their money, they're good at providing, they're a good diplomat. Like I said, they stand up for people. I think they would be someone who's loyal to a fault in a relationship. Okay. They like to look good, and sometimes they do things for the wrong reason though. We also have that they may lack a particular craft. They're not necessarily a master in any skill. There's a block here. When we see this card of mastery, of self-mastery and of physical mastery, this is often related to work, like the blacksmithing type of card. When it's like that, it means that they can lack a talent. There's refining they need to do on a talent or a skill or something that they need to do. The hero can be, like I said, doing things for the wrong reasons. We have the scribe in reverse there, and we have the reverse counsellor. I think this person could be someone who is perhaps led astray by false information of others. Like I said, blind following things. They may struggle to listen to people, or the people they're around may simply be giving them bad information or bad advice and encouraging bad behaviour. The counsellor in reverse can also be people who are intentionally sabotaging. There's a focus though. This person's very driven. This person feels like they're constantly on the move. They feel very energetic. They feel fun. Let's pull some more panda cards. Responsibility, reliability. Like I said, they get things done. 9 of Swords, anxiety, 10 of Swords. These people sometimes pulling this, they're a workaholic. They work themselves into the ground. They're very stressed, perhaps, by burdens in their life. It might not necessarily relate to work. For some people, it could be their children. It could be their family members. It could be conflict somewhere in their life. I'm feeling that this person, though, it bears burdens until it hurts them. They're someone who perhaps bottles things up and gets very stressed. Like I said, they have this burning intensity in the background. They're a successful, reliable, generally a healthy person. They are able to love. They have a healthy sense of love. They have a realistic sense of life. But I feel like they could be led astray by others, and they're someone who likes to look good in public. The 2 of Swords can mean now reminding us. They could be someone who simply shuts themselves off to new ideas. They could be someone who doesn't like to continue an argument as well. Probably not the most romantic, because I do notice there's a lack of water cards, and the cards that we do have that are water cards are generally in reverse. The Knight of Cups can be like cup half empty type of energy, tipping it all out, flirtation gone wrong. They may not be the most romantic. Look, they have the Emperor as well as the Father. They have the 9 of Pentacles there. This person doesn't necessarily, like I said, feel... they're emotionally healthy, but they're not necessarily the most expressive. They may not be the most affectionate, but they have a lot of passion here. There's a lot of fiery cards here. They're someone who likes to go forward with things. If they see something they want, they go for it. They're very passionate. Like I said, they may also have a strong intimacy about them. They may be attractive, as I was saying. Not making this 18 plus, but we know what the Ace of Wands looks like. We know what passion is when we're grown-ups. I think this person might be very good at that. You two could have a very good intimate life. This person's very passionate with the people. They're very passionate with things. I think there's someone who is kind of pulled by their heart and carried away with it. Sometimes they may be carried away with it to the point they hurt themselves, but I feel like they're someone who's on top. They're, like I said, a dominant personality, but in a positive sense. Very focused and goal oriented. Very much they like to do things. They like to look good, and sometimes it's doing the right thing for the wrong reason. For example, the people who film videos of doing good deeds only to get attention for it. And that may not resonate as this person. They also feel like someone who's good with making money, but also someone who's willing to take a lot of risks. The Knight of Swords is taking quick action, it's swiftness. The King of Wands is passion, it's being in a new position. I think they've seen a number of results from this type of energy before. They're also someone, I think, who, like I said, they work themselves into the ground. Maybe they invest and they see a lot of results, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. It's that type of energy, is they go up and up and up, and then they come down, and then they go up and up and up, and then they go down. This is someone who likes to be out in public. This is someone who likes to look good in front of people. This is perhaps someone who's sociable. And I also think this is someone in general who's very energetic. I'm seeing things like workplace. You could meet this person through work. You could meet them through a creative project, maybe travelling for a work reason, maybe through investments. Maybe it's someone you just meet online and you begin talking about this type of thing. And that's when it just clicks. I think this person's ready for a relationship, but I also think this person... There's maybe a little Aries moon energy or Aries energy going on, where they'll go at something and you're like, hang on a minute, just hang on, and they charge into it, and then it all derails, and then they come back to you and you're like, I told you so. It has that energy, but it's positive. Like I said, I think that you'll meet this person out in public more likely, or doing something, speaking to them in a public way. I don't think this is a meet on a dating website type of energy. I don't think this is a quiet coffee at Starbucks or anything like that energy. This is someone who likes to be on the move. This is someone who likes action. This is someone with a focus and with a lot of passion in them. And they're looking for someone who has a lot of passion too, to be able to keep up with them. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello option C, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Garden Quartz, this will be for you. Okay, we're starting a relationship with Temperance in reverse. Ten of Cups, the Moon, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands. There is an aspect of imbalance in this relationship. I don't think necessarily this person's good with money. It could just be any type of inequality. For example, Temperance could literally mean one of you very much struggles at work or socially and the other one doesn't. It can be a lack of experimentation. I'm hearing the words, for some of you, it's beginning again. I feel like for some of you, this is the renewal of a past relationship. Some of you, it may be a new relationship, because the Ace of Cups is emotional attachment. It can, for some people, mean a new relationship. If it is a new relationship, I feel like this is someone similar to someone that you've been with before. The Moon is emotions and secrets. When it comes to a relationship, this can mean a very healthy one that grows over time. Usually it means secrets, but when it comes to relationships, I don't feel that it always means like a negative thing. There's so much negativity surrounding the idea of the Moon. The Queen of Cups, though, can be selfishness, it can be cattiness, pettiness. We have the Magician, though, that's making things work, that's manifestation. Some of you, I think you're really willing to make this relationship work, and I feel like the other person is willing to make it work. We have this Queen of Swords, good communication and fairness, being able to get over things. Like I said, we have the Lovers in reverse. I feel like some of you could have ended this relationship previously. I'm feeling like this could be the past area. This feels like this to me seems like a grey area here. And then we're moving into the colour. I think there's more potential than there is for failure here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Unhappiness. I think you might have broken up with this person before. Or I think you might have come close to it. Or if it's not someone that you've been with before, it's someone very similar to who you've been with in the past. The Crone in reverse. This could be a younger person. That can also mean immaturity. It can mean someone who's very focused on labels. We have honesty. You do have a card of passion here, though. The sky's the limit. I feel like you're attracted to this person. This person's attracted to you. There's very free energy here. The Ten of Cups is having everything you want. It's happy families. There's a journey. There's a growing space here for both of you together. There's going on a journey. It's like starting out young or starting out again on a relationship and having to learn everything again. You have the Butterfly there, which is endgame. It's choosing your path and learning to move through life. Your life is a journey, and I think this could be something you're both going to learn together. There's a problem here with this card. It can mean your heart is very closed off, or theirs could be. It can mean you've been in a lot of pain before. This is a card about learning to open up emotionally. That could be what the problem was before, or what their problem it could resonate as a past relationship. This person may still have feelings for their previous relationship. They may just have some leftover baggage from it. Not listening to their intuition, especially when it comes to making things work, when it comes to balancing things. And I think when it comes to partnership as well, this person struggles with intuition. We have Body and Mind, which is a disharmony between body and mind. I always call this the Virgo Moon card, because sometimes when we're very stressed, it can cause stomach problems, or it can cause all sorts of problems with our body. Or sometimes when there's something wrong with our body, it really affects our mental well-being, our mental health. Okay, creativity. There's a lot of ideas and abundance. I do feel there's an aspect of healing that needs to occur with this relationship. Yeah, healing up the scars, learning to accept, learning to move on, learning self-love. I think this person's could be someone that you're going with could have struggled with this for a long time. Maybe their past relationship took it out of them. Maybe you were their past relationship and they're struggling to heal. I see a lot of abundance in the future, though. There's passion. Some of you, this might even resonate as a baby card. This could be your future, happy families, and there's your baby. That type of energy. The Magician, like I said, you've manifested it, but I'm hearing the words make it work. So some of you, I think this was a past relationship that's coming back. I think you both need to be very open. We have a Queen of Wands here, which is, it can often be caused by external influences. For example, the words other people tell us. The High Priestess, again, lack of intuition, lack of trust as well. I think there's something, I think getting onto an intuitive level with this person, and this person needs to get in touch with their higher self. I also think there's an aspect of trust that needs to be worked on. I don't think you're untrustworthy. I think either they are, or they are hung up on untrustworthiness in the past. Like I said, abundance here is growth. If you notice, this dragon here is very similar to the Ace of Fire, which is passion. Okay, Six of Wands can be ego, it's looking good in public, it's being passionate, it's celebration. Page of Wands, I don't think this person is very good at work. I don't necessarily think they're the best with other people. They come across, they're giving lots of almost creative energies, personal energies, but not energies of someone who is at the forefront of work. For example, Group 2 was very much this is someone who dives in, this is someone motivated, this is someone who is really good at working with other people. This person is beginner's luck starting again. This feels like a creative, almost a chaotic type. There's going to be a lot of fun in this relationship though. I see you two, you could be travelling a lot. Like I said, what you see is what you get. If this person tells you something, it's probably the truth in general about themselves. I think they have trouble with communication. I think they have trouble with moving on, because the Chariot in reverse can be pulling something to a stop, it can be getting nowhere. You also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person has been betrayed in the past, they're very careful with their secrets, and I do think that's affected them a lot. The Four of Pentacles is biding your time, it's being patient, it's saving your resources, and we have Death in reverse, it's rebirth. I think this person is also learning to move on from these things. I think this rebirth, like I said, it's either mending an old relationship, or this relationship is very similar to someone you've been with before. I think this person's going through a learning curve. They're learning how to communicate, they're learning how to be in a partnership. The rebirth is them being reborn in that sense. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well. Okay, that's having a lot of stability in what you want, which is very positive to see in these types of readings. Okay, the Maiden, again, lack of spiritual journey. There's a lot of that, of not knowing what they fully want. I think they want you and that, but in life in general, this is someone who doesn't necessarily know where they are or what they want. This is their learning curve that needs to happen. I do feel sometimes with the Mother that there could be an almost like a mothering energy between you, but this is positive. This can mean laying down the weapons, this is getting over fights, this is being diplomatic. There is a Queen of Swords there as well, remember. We have the Mother, nurturing, warmth, growth, fertility, making things grow, supporting other people. We have union here. I do feel like there's a potential for a long-term relationship. I feel like this person is a bit messy, but I also feel like they might not necessarily know fully who they are or what they want from life at the moment, but I do feel like they would want you. I do feel like this is generally very positive here with this union. This is coming together. For some of you, it will represent marriage. Okay, like I said, they don't have everything they want. They don't have their eye on the ball. There's wisdom though. Wisdom comes with true understanding and being themselves. This is someone who unveils their mask. This is someone who's unafraid to and unapologetic about who they are. There's sacrifice there. This person is someone who, this could entirely be someone you meet on the internet. Yeah. They struggle with work, they struggle with providing, I think they struggle with finance, I think they struggle getting along with people all the time. I think they are someone who's willing to make sacrifices, I think they are someone who's willing to work very hard for things. The Queen of Air is objective, diplomatic, fair, intelligent, someone who really weighs all of the pros and cons, a very wise person, they have wisdom. This is an intelligent person, this could be a very chaotic genius, this is someone who's unapologetically who they are, and I think that's very nice. You can have a very happy life together. But I also feel like there's aspects of them that are hurting and that need to heal. I think they could also be someone who could be easily deceived by others or led astray, and that's why they're here now. You also have to be careful with Temperance in reverse, that there isn't an inequality, or almost like with the Mother, a parental aspect to the relationship, that you don't end up parenting this person a little bit, because they need to find their own path, they need to find their own desires and what drives them. But I do see a lot of positivity, and especially with this Page of Wands that keeps catching my attention. Potential for travel, luck, fun, and I don't know why, I keep hearing board games. I think you two are going to have a lot of fun together. It just may be that people are like, why are you with them? You're a bit different. You're a bit out of their league. You earn too much. You are too outgoing. You seem different to them. I feel like this is a relationship that requires work, but over a long period of time it will even out and it will be very positive. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.